So as we continue, some of these conversations about Afro-Latinos, there's this, trend on TikTok that says, I'm no black, I'm Dominican. That conversation, when you have one of these, Dominican, women that she says she feels, a little, pressured and offended that black Americans trying to make her choose. But I want you to listen to what she has to say.
Okay, so let's get some stuff out of the way from the last video. First and foremost, when I said black Americans don't know where they're from, I mean that your people were taken 500 years ago from where they're from and brought here, and you don't know where they're from. So to you, you're a black American, okay? When you ask a person like me that's Dominican and obviously of black descent, are you black? We kind of feel like you're making us choose sometimes. Like the new generation feels like we're being made to choose. Like we're being made to choose black over everything else that we are, because we're more than just black. Like we are more than just black, and we know we're more than just black. So we state we're Dominican, and it bothers you guys, and I just don't understand why, because we get it, but we're black, but you are black American culture and we are of Dominican culture, and the question that you're asking is not the question that we're answering. I hope you understand. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, oh, another thing, my energy is my energy. Y'all don't like how I talk, get the f off of my page. Like don't come over here policing that shit. And I ain't never said that I wasn't black either. Like, let's all check that conversation. Like, for all the warriors up in my comments and shit. Like, I'm just not willing to choose one over the other three that I am mixed with. Like, I just can't. And I'm not going to satisfy your need to hear me validate my blackness for you. I already validated my blackness. I'm Dominican. I am black, European, and indigenous. Like, the conversation is stupid. The question is stupid, because when you say, are you black, to a person that is black presenting, what are you asking as a black American? What are you asking?
Let's go ahead and break down just a few things that this woman was saying. Now, she tries to say that we don't know where we're from. Newsflash, African slaves were brought to the island of Hispaniola, okay? Which is, Haiti and the Dominican Republic today. You don't know what African country your ancestors came from either, ma'am. They wasn't originating from Hispaniola, right? But the issue that she's having is that, why are they trying to make me choose? Because see, a lot of y'all believe that y'all are these exotic black folks, right? And you just holding on so tight to this European identity. Because you kept saying, well, I'm part European. Then they say, oh, I'm Taino. The Tainos are not even here anymore. They were wiped out, unfortunately, by the people that you're trying to hold on to. How is it that you're trying to hold on to the people that was literally wiped out by the European, because whether they from Spain, France, or whatever, the Europeans, you trying to hold on to the bloodline of, you say, your people that were wiped out, and you want to hold on to the bloodline of the people that wiped your people out. In the same bloodline, you want to hold it? That doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. And you say African, let's call it what it is. Y'all not swinging the flag for Africa or black people like that. You're not. You're mad that we're telling you the truth. That's what you're upset about. You're upset that when we see you, we see that hair coming out your head, we see the nose, even everybody else knows. They see a black woman. Okay, you're a black woman, speak Spanish. Okay, fine. But you want to hold on to I'm this exotic black person. I'm exotic. I want to hold on to the colonizer that wiped out the Tainos. I want to hold on to that lineage too. Okay, if that's the case, I should be just like you. Well, you know what? I am African and I'm European. Because every black American has European in them due to the violating that was happening during the time of slavery. But we as black Americans, we don't want to claim that. Claim that for what? The majority, 80 plus, I think 80+% of my DNA, I think 88%, 87% is African. I definitely hold on to that. That's what I hold on to. My culture is Black America. That's my culture. I did some traces, at least on my mom's side, that, some of my ancestors come from Guinea-Bissau, from the Balanta tribe. Okay, so that is that place I know of, right? I need to find out about my father's side. I'm still trying to figure that out. I have to get one of my, female cousins to take that test so we can find out on that side, right? On my father's side. But none of us in America claim the white supremacists. Hell no. Why would we do that? And yet you still claiming them. And when they saying about basically black is not only a classification of race, but it's also a political mindset. See, if you don't say you're black and you think black, then we know that already you have an affinity for the white supremacist because you feel a camaraderie with him. And if you have a camaraderie with the white supremacist, you are a problem. It don't matter if you black looking, don't matter. It's about, are you black thinking? That's what it is. And if you're not black thinking, then we need to kind of say, watch that one over there. So yes, we need to know where you stand. Because if you're black thinking, that is also goes into your politics. It goes into how you will want to unify with the community or not unify with the community. It goes to a lot of your motivations. It goes to that. So yes, you will be asked those questions. And call it what it is. If you don't like the structure of America and how America moves, and you want to just focus on being Dominican and not think about that, well then, sister, the Dominican Republic is right there. Then you don't have to deal with America's politics. Let me tell you something. Every country you go to, you're going to have to deal with their politics and what they got going on. You understand? So like when I last, went to South Africa, they have their politics, right? You know you have to learn how to navigate the law of the land, what to say, what not to say, or a group of people you can affiliate with on politics. Sometimes you just need to stay out of politics. But when it comes to identity in America, and then some of y'all got to be smart. You need Black America to make sure to have your back in this country. Because some of you come to this country and think you don't need Black America until one of them police get at you. Then all of a sudden say, hey, Benjamin Crump, where you at, brother? Where's all the black people at? Talking about this situation. When you come on here, I'm no black, I'm Dominican, you cut yourself off from all that support that you can get from Black America. That's dumb. I wouldn't go to no country, let's say South Africa, wherever, and don't want to be a part of nothing with nobody. Then if I need some help, everyone look at me, man, okay, no, you ain't one of us. Don't worry about it. You do it on your own, bruh. That's silly. You need the backup of Black America in this country. But it's crazy to me to hear that y'all holding on to the colonizer that wiped out one of, you say, part of your ancestry. Make that make sense. If anything, you should be saying, you know what? I am African and I got Taino in me. That's what you should be claiming. If anything, you're going to claim. You can't claim the colonizer that wiped out your people. Hell no. And you don't even look it that way. Matter of fact, South African actress Angela Sithole, right? If you look at her picture and look at you, you got more defined features than she has. And your people come from the same continent. No. Identity is very, very important. It's very important. And what y'all don't like about this conversation, it's not logical for y'all to be sitting up here identifying with that colonizer like that wiped out the Tainos. It will make more sense to identify with the Taino and the African ancestry that you have. If you identify like that, then it's easier for you to identify with the Haitians. Oh boy, but don't talk about the Haitians. Why do you hate the Haitians so much? Why? Because that colonizer in you has a problem with the Haitians. Y'all on the same freaking island. What did the Haitians do to y'all? I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the history of like Trujillo, him, how he killed all those Haitians. If you know the history of that, how if you are looking Haitian in the Dominican Republic, they'll target you. Even Sister Demetria got targeted when she was over there. She told the story about that. She said she never want to go back to that place. It's been other people that's been targeted. This one Kenya brother that's a YouTuber. He got targeted over there because they thought he was Haitian. And that's where that anti-black racism comes in at. Because you relate more to that colonizer. Instead of thinking about like if that colonizer, he wiped out part of my lineage, the Tainos. Why in the hell I'm gonna sit up there and think about I'm part of him? But these are the same people, not saying the Dominicans are, but these are the same people we talking about, throughout the world that be up here who have black skin crying for the queen. Because they thinking they got a camaraderie with the white supremacists. That's what it is. So yeah, we in a time period right now that Black America is delineating. We also making sure that if you are going to be a part of, the black community, then we need to know where you stand. That's all. That's all. Because for too long, we've let people come in here to this country as Black America. We didn't find out where you stand. And then you'll pop up late in a political position talking about black people don't need no reparations. Like, what? Where you come from? Then you start looking up where you come from. We should have checked that long time ago because black folks to sit up there and vote for you to get in office. And then later talking about black folks don't need reparations. Hey, blame the police doing this. Well, what about black on black crime? You be doing that in political office. So no, black folks just saying, hey, we just need to know where you stand. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about, this woman here that just, don't like that she, has to choose. Yeah, you got to choose. It's just that simple, But please explain to me in the comment section why, if you are Dominican, why do you want to identify with the people that wiped out the Tainos? Why? Please explain that.